because I gotta constantly keep laundry in the tub, and I'm freaking watching kids all day, and everything is just like I'm bored. And well, my rewards I get because I used to smoke for 35 years, so I got these, and they're $1.58, but regular 6.14, and I put my phone number in and stuff, and then the words come off. It didn't come off, and he's like, "Well, put your card in." So I put my card in, and he's like, "I said, oh, shoot, there it is," because I didn't even have that much on there. I was like, "How comes that's the first time I did that?" He said, "Because they're putting the rewards in before your payment." I was like, "I want to fucking see my rewards before to see if I have enough. If I would have slid my card in and the reward wasn't off, it would have took that money off without going, oh yeah, it didn't work or it worked." It's stupid. I'm telling you. Anyway, that's my break of the home. Oh my goodness. Got so much tension on my shoulder. I'm not at all what I used to be, but I just try to take one day at a time and try to do what everything I could do. I helped my son. He yesterday he called me lazy, and I said, well, I'm watching the kids. I'm cleaning. I'm never sitting down. How the freaking am I lazy? He said, see, there's another excuse. So, what are you talking about? I mean, this is the same guy that I had to clean his house when he was freaking home. I clean up everybody's mess all the time like I'm a slave. And if I don't clean up, they leave it lay around. Next thing you know, we'll wind up with bugs. So I have to clean. See, I got my problem is my heart is bigger than my brain. Because if it was the other way around, there'd be a lot more discipline, and it would probably just be me and my wife. And I got to paint too. See, I'm painting. I told my wife primer doesn't matter if you mix it with paint; it's not going to cover it. It didn't cover, so I got a gallon of my other paint right here. When I get a chance to, I'm always cleaning. Look, even in my bedroom, I got this. I woke up at 6 in the morning and started cleaning, filling out job applications. I don't even want to fill out job applications because no one's going to sit here and clean all this mess up. All it is dad, 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 dad. I'm tired. Everybody wants to know my life. This is the thing that even on job applications and stuff, I look at it and 3 times I didn't put my race on. I put I wish not to answer. Them jobs call me. Whenever I put my race down that I'm white and I'm at the bottom of the list, no jobs. None. Yeah. That's all it seems. Um, yeah. So I have experience, but it doesn't matter if you have a background. Be stuck flicking freaking burgers. And the funniest thing is most of these manufacturers don't even pay as much as McDonald's does. Freaking, the one was $12 an hour. What are you supposed to do with that when my freaking rent's $1,200 a month and I live in an apartment? Like nothing, nothing. I don't care what anybody says. Nothing makes fucking sense. It's all about grindage, and when you can't grindage your job, they grindage people. Everybody uses everybody for something. You know, like I said, I hate it when someone says, I said, how'd the interview go? And they said, it went good. And I said, okay, so what's up? And they're like, oh, no, no, I have a few more applicants. So what chances do I have? She goes, oh, you got a really good chance. Don't fucking patronize me. I ain't stupid. Either I got the job or not. I know I didn't get the job because of what you just said. It was good. Good, fine, great. It's all fucking bullshit. That's bullshit lies. Everything is like a propaganda. I don't even care. I don't even have to fucking make sense anymore. Nothing makes sense. This world don't make sense. The prices don't make sense. The whole understanding. Hello. Hi, Ivy. Well, anyway, how in the hell is, I'm on curse. How in the heck can something double in price in America, double in price, but the wages stay the same or even drop down lower? And how is it that a manufacturer that you have to work fast paced at gets paid less than a person that working at McDonald's? You know, back in my day, yeah, they used to make fun of people. Oh, get a job at Mickey D's or whatever. You know, nowadays it's like get a job at Mickey D's because it pays more than the fucking warehouse position you have. Like, nothing to me is in any kind of understanding, you know. And like in the Bible, you know, it says, in the last day and age, consciences will be severed. What that means, okay, I'll tell you what that means because I went through this many times. That means that you'll do something without thinking. Just like today's world, people are shooting people without thinking. Oh, am I going to go to jail? Half think that. And the ones that think that are the ones that have their mask covered. Because, see, when they came out with the wearing your mask thing, it's almost like that was predestination. Because now people are allowed to wear masks everywhere they go. Like, how the fuck is that allowed? You are not allowed to have your freaking face covered. So that COVID-19 allows people to freaking have their face covered so they can just go around and fucking shoot people wherever they want. You know? I don't care who watches me, who doesn't. Okay? I understand things. I was born in 1977 and I went through wars of hell. Okay? I had to fight my own battles. Let's just say I had to fight gangs. Okay? It wasn't one on one, and it sure as hell isn't now. But the only difference with now is now they shoot you. I'm a hardworking United States citizen, and I don't get the respect. And here's a little notion for you. Do you want to know why they want to take away the cursive writing in schools? And I'll tell you why. Here it is. They tend to take away the cursive writing because they don't want you to understand the Bill of Rights because it's in cursive writing. And if they reword it, you're not going to fucking know the difference. Sorry, my cursing again. I try to tell people facts, you know. Like my dad was silent a lot because he only talked what he knew. My son, he talks what he knows. I talk what I know because I'm just like you. I want to know what's real and what's not. And the thing about the way this world is, back in the day, there was loopholes. You know, you had to go through loopholes in order to scheme this way, in order to get that way. Now, it's all out in the open. People literally rip people off right in front of you. You can walk next door and you can go over here. For instance, you can go to one Turkey Hill and go to another one and have two different prices. You can go to one Giants and go to another one, and if they're separate, it's two different prices. Gas stations. I remember when it said lowest gas price allowed by law, and that was 20 years ago when he first came out with that. Now they're just it's like they're trying to just diverse us and just keep us busy in our minds and going to all these different places to try to get the cheaper gas. And here's the thing. See, I have a freaking very cheap, crappy phone, okay, that I can't. And I'll tell you the truth, it's a government phone, okay. Because here's the thing. The people with the kind heart, the people with real kind hearts, and really have hearts. Their hearts are bigger than their brains. And what I mean by that is, it's not like I'm smart. Their hearts are bigger than brains because they give. The other people, they act like they give. Yeah, yeah. I'm just doing a channel thing real quick. Yeah,
I'm gonna get some things that I need from the store.
I know, honey.
Listen, I need to DoorDash for a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I know we got to do that. That's what I'm getting ready to do. I know we got to DoorDash, and I got to get them clothes off the line first, and then I'll take that out. Okay. Okay. Jamie, keep it down, man. Please.
Who is this? I see it on your
What?
on your YouTube. Who's that?
It's Dante. It looks like a girl, don't it?
It says 93 though.
He, oh, not 93.
That's what it says. 1993.
That's who was ever recording it. They didn't reset the time. That's Jada. That's Dante proposing to her.
Where? When?
What is it?
It says 1993.
It's not 1993. It's someone had to freaking thing wrong. None of you got to see right there. That's not photocopy. That's when they pulled their camera out. It says 1993. You guys got to see this. Let me see it, hon. Go back. Go back. All right. You don't want to go back. What? I know. I've been trying to get a hold of them. They even said that they were going to call me. She said at the latest Tuesday. She said, I won't be here, but Tiffany will be here.
Who is this that you're talking to?
Who?
Kimberly.
Yeah, Kimberly.
Okay. Why is the volume up?
I might have. Oh yeah, I turned it down because Savannah was sleeping. So But oh yeah, and there's another thing too, real quick. I live next door to these uh, one people. They would come out like I'd be wearing crap clothes. My house was spotless. They would come out all G'd out, got chain, got brand new clothes on, got brand new Nike Airs and all this. And I would look in their house and there was dog shit everywhere. Their house was completely trashed. But yet they come out smelling all Gucci, looking all Gucci, and all fresh in their freaking Honda and shit. I'm like, your house smells like shit, man. How in the fuck can you sit there and live like that? He's like, it's not all that. You gotta look good. You gotta look good, man. I don't think I'll understand people. That's why last times I can't stand people because they're so fucking fake. I don't care if I'm cursing this time. I shouldn't be cursing. I'm sorry, God. The fake, the fake stuff drives me up the wall. Be real. Be real. Now, if I'm not in the mood or anything, I don't care what it is. You won't hear from me no more. Whether it be a job or anything. It's not like I'm being disrespectful or anybody. My family is all I got. My family is important to me, and to be honest, money isn't. So if there's an emergency or they need me here, I gotta stay here. That's why we're not ahead like the way we should be. Because I chose them first. That's why we struggle. That's why we've been homeless. Because me and my wife both went through PTSD. We kind of grew up together in abusive environments. So we both had stuff happen to us. And we had trouble understanding it. So while we were sitting there doing that, we had trouble holding jobs down. The main reason is we were afraid of the separation. And the main reason was for me, mine was abandoned. My family abandoned me. They still don't talk to me. When your family abandoned you at a young age, see, I was abandoned as a baby. My mom would go out and partying for days on end while I was sitting in the crib. And how I remember this is one time I chewed uh, I had like 4 servings of it, and I literally went back in time and I saw the abuse. And when I brought it to my sister's attention, she said, "How did you know about that? You were too young to know about it." And I said, "Is it true?" She said, "Yeah." I said, I knew there was a reason why I act certain ways and why I cling. My dad used to tell me, he said, "Your problem was is you can't stop thinking negative." And how do you stop thinking negative if you can't think of nothing else? Literally can't think of nothing else. And then there's the thing, so I force it, and that's what my son tried to do. But you know what depression does? Depression. I looked it up to depression of the muscles, depression of the mind. If you're weighed down and you don't have a scope of vision of anything except for doubt, it's like trying to climb out of a freaking hole with nothing in the grip on and it's covering your head. by 10 feet. There's nothing to grab a hold of. There's nothing to pull yourself out. You just gotta wait it out and hopefully someone rescues you or something. And that's basically what it's like. It's not easy. Life ain't easy. Look, that's all I do is clean. But I took a couple minutes out to make a video, but I've been up since 6 in the morning and it's 12:30 now. So I gotta hurry up and clean real quick and then I gotta go out DoorDash. That's how we make our living. And there's the clothes outside that I gotta bring in. And then I gotta hang the second load out, so I can't stay on here long. I can't believe only 20 freaking minutes I get out of the day, and I freaking put it on here. I hope I get some kind of subscribers. This is what I want to do. Anybody wants to know about real life, real people, no bullshitting, and people trying and not lying and not giving games out and not saying stupid stuff except for realistic stuff and realistic minds and not pretending with a freaking cheap phone and not from another country, from this own country, doing this stuff and sharing emotions, sharing real life stuff that I could actually teach some people. I was told I could be a mentor because of all the stuff I went through, because I can relate to millions of people. I guarantee. I guarantee what I say a lot of people don't say, but they definitely think about or they may dwell in it. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be doing funny stuff, and I just do anything because you know what? Life is short. How much time we got, regardless if I make money off of YouTube or not. I've been doing it for 3 years and I haven't made a damn penny. I'm gonna keep doing it because it's this is like my counseling. So it can be yours too. It doesn't matter. I mean, you can comment, you can share stuff with me, and I'll listen to it, and I'll give you the best advice that I know because I faced death 3 times. I died, I don't know, 3 or 4 times. Some was getting beat to death. Some was overly drinking. Some was drugs. But I've been there. You know, that's why a lot of people they call me either the goat or old dog. Some people call me Snoop Dogg's daddy. I don't know, but you can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. So, uh, anyway, I'm getting off here. I gotta go. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I'll try to come on later. Um, I sound a lot because that's what my life is. So, without further ado, follow the jokester because this was just like a life talk. This wasn't, trying to, act like someone I'm not or anything. This is just to let you know that I'm a decent guy. I can get along with anybody, but I just don't like manipulators. And I ran into a bunch of them. To be honest, if I didn't run into any of the manipulators that I ran into the past, we would have our own house, bought and paid. I couldn't tell you the thousands of dollars we got ripped off. But all right, so I'm gonna get off here. All right, thanks, guys. Like I said, like, share, and subscribe, comment. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what you want to see. I do funny videos. You know what I mean? I'm not jumping off a damn building or anything like that, but anything that's gonna fucking put me down where I can't take care of my daily chores. But I do some funny stuff. So yeah. So get back to me. Thanks. See you. I love you guys.